my channel. It's me, Ari of Cool. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my thumbnails. I never did this kind of video before, so I'm just going to try and see how it goes. I'm going to be doing I'm going to be pretty much going through on my phone. I screen recorded it for you guys, so you guys can see everything that I use. I'm going to go ahead and go through a quick list of the apps I use because I was kind of going fast, and you know, I was going fast. So, alright babies, go ahead, let's catch on. Make sure you got your app store ready on your other phone or something, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you got paper or pencils so you can write down the apps that I use. The first one is EVERYY. I used to use the eraser app, but that takes entirely too long. EVERYY app is way easier, and they even have a magic feature, so you could just press it and it already just goes, you know, just erases it for you. But I think you have to pay for it now. What I did was I went and did like the 3 or 4 day trial, got all my stuff done in those 3 or 4 days, and then cancel the subscription before. That's what I be doing. And that's the first app that I use to erase and outline my pictures or whatever I want to outline, you know, logos or whatever for your thumbnail. And then the second one is Fonto. Fonto, everybody really knows about Fonto. Fonto is just so you use it just to get that correct banner, or not banner, you can use it for a banner too, but so you can get that correct thumbnail size. So Fonto. And then I use, I'm trying to think. Then I use Superimposed. So one of the Superimposed apps you actually have to pay for like $14 to use it, but this one that I showed you guys is free, so go and do that. Download the app, it's really good. And that's how I do my outline recording thing. And then the template, pretty much that's for the template. And then the fourth one, I use iMovie. I use iMovie, and I also use KineMaster. When I use KineMaster, I already learned, of course you have to pay for that too, or else your video is going to get watermarked. So your best bet is to just use KineMaster, save it, go to photos, and crop the video so the watermark is not in the video. Go back, go back to iMovie, and then zoom it back so it looks normal. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm just going to let y'all watch screen recording. I just wanted to go through that, so because I didn't really explain the apps, so I just did for you guys. So my best friend texted me, told me I'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep watching though, so you guys can see how I do it. So alright babies, the first thing I do is I go to my photos and figure out what photo I want to use, which was this one. So this is the main photo for my thumbnail that I'm going to use to outline, and I'm going to cut it out, you know, all that jazz. So oh yeah, and then I screenshot it, crop it out so it fits perfect. So as you see, I'm cropping it. Save that. Oh yes, so I got Facetune too. The other Facetune you have to pay for, but this one you don't. So this one I'm just gonna press auto, and pretty much with the auto, it just clears up the whole, it makes the whole photo way smoother and make way more chic, so that when you outline it, it'll be really, really good. So what I do now is go to Superimpose X, the free app. I'm going to take the picture that is not Facetuned. So the old screenshot, I'm going to measure it up and I'm going to blur it. Because you just Facetuned the picture, there's no point of you having to blur out the ones you Facetuned already. So then I'm going to go to Bizarre Art. And I'm going to press that templates. It's a little plus sign at the bottom. So I'm gonna let that load up, and I'm gonna do the one that I did Facetune. So the good one that I Facetuned, I'm going to go ahead and erase it. Now if you paid for it, you could have just pressed auto, but I was paying for it. Oh my god, this dog. I was paying for the trial and now I'm not, so just erase it like so. So now that I'm just going back and precising like the outline. Then what I go and do is I go and create a shadow, and I go and make sure it's white. So you can do this, or you can just do like a full-on outline, but I feel like on some thumbnails I really don't like the way it looks, so I just did a shadow for this thumbnail particularly. And make sure you zoom out because there is going to be a watermark, and you don't want your watermark to be in your thumbnail. So yeah. So now I'm going into the app Fonto. I'm going to get a plain image. If you want your, your background or your photo to be a certain color, then go ahead and do that. I made mine blue because this video is a reacting to DDG's OnlyFans. Make sure your custom size is 1280 by 720. I cannot stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. So I do that. And sometimes the app does be messing up, so, you gotta work with it. I take that blurred picture, zoom it, and try to match it up as good as I can to the thumbnail. And I kind of want a little bit of the blue to show, so I'm just gonna kind of size it down a tad bit, but not too much. Yeah, that's perfect. So another thing is, if you don't want your background, or you don't want your thumbnail to have any kind of border or anything, and you size it, make sure you click alpha on it so that you can make sure it's perfect. So then I'm going to go ahead, as y'all seen the watermark, so I'm going to go ahead and try to hide it. I'm going to move my picture, my sticker, and just put it on top. Make sure there is no watermark or anything. Then I'm going to go to the screenshot, the picture that I want to use, blow it up, put it beside me. And then I believe what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get one of those bubbles, which is like a caption bubble or a talking bubble. And that's what a lot of other YouTubers use on their thumbnails too. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press an item, and I'm going to get the little caption bubble. You can use whatever one you like. I'm going to use that one. It kind of just fits the aesthetic. So that I'm just going to move it and try to push it up so it kind of looks like, like just like that. And then I'm going to type in, what did I type in? I think I was thinking for a while, what the heck am I going to type in that bubble? I think I typed like scammed or something, scammer or something like, you need clickbait. When I do my videos, the first thing I think is clickbait. Like, am I going to click on this? No. If I'm not going to click on this, then most likely it's not going to be my thumbnail. So I put I subscribed at first, but that just didn't seem juicy enough. So then I went back and clicked scammed. So as you see here, I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do with that bubble. Like, I knew I wanted to put something in there, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I went and I was just moving my stuff around, putting more emojis and stuff in it. I'm trying to kind of tilt my stuff and make it all fit good. So I'm pretty sure I didn't put that eggplant emoji. I was just putting it just to see what everything would look like. But I don't know, y'all. I was really thinking hard on what I wanted to do. I feel like you just got to be really creative with doing your thumbnails and just really think outside the box. Think, like, when you do your thumbnails, think about what you would click on. So I went, of course, to Google, and I went to go look for the OnlyFans logo. Yes, I just felt like it wasn't enough. The thumbnail wasn't enough. It just wasn't more clickable. you know, OnlyFans logo. I mean, come on now, who's not going to click on this video? You know, everybody's going to want to click on this video. You're going to want to click on this video. So I did put the OnlyFans emoji, or not emoji, but the logo right there. So I'm just moving it around, adjusting everything. So now that I feel like pretty much everything's good on this, I'm going to go ahead and save the image. Also save your product just in case. So I save it, and then I take it to superimpose. I open up a new one, make sure it's the right template again. And I'm going to, from there, take these images that I got from Google and put them in there. So I think what I type in is starburst or sunburst thumbnail template, and I go and I fit to canvas, and then I press the blend. That's what I do. So I was just moving around just to see, make sure everything was good. I think I ended up zooming it out. Yep, zooming it out just to make sure it looked good. So I'm just zooming it out, trying to match it. I don't want to make it look too much. Like, you don't want your thumbnails ever to look like there's too much going on, but you don't want it to look too plain either. So you gotta play with it. Yeah, that looks good. So then I save that image. So then I open up another one. Well, save it. Did I save it? Yeah, save it. And then I open up another template thing. And this is the template I think I typed in Google, camcorder YouTube recording template or recording camera template. It's right there. So I did the same thing that I did for the first one. I had go ahead, fit to canvas, and then I press blend. Then I just go ahead and fit it really good. Make sure, you know, it's obvious that you can actually see the template and it doesn't look like it's blended in with everything else. Then I just save that. And y'all, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Push the bell notification button so you get notified every single time that I post a video. And let me know if y'all like these kind of videos. This is my first time doing one, so y'all know.